the front of our sanctuary, and while this is normally Tuesdays at 2, today it's more like 7 o'clock. But it also gives an interesting opportunity to do this. I'm actually kind of glad I had meetings earlier today, and so I couldn't be here at 2 o'clock. But I'm in the sanctuary here this evening, and we're looking at the chancel area, communion table and the organ. Pulpit is over here, some of our beautiful stained glass there, lectern. And I have to admit, there are times when I truly enjoy being here in the evening. Like this evening, it's quiet. There's not really any other sounds in the building other than the hum of a little bit of machinery for our heating and cooling. But otherwise, it's just me and this wonderful and beautiful space. Whether you see this live or whether you see it later, I hope it's a wonderful reminder to you of how wonderful this space is and how God can be found. You see the glow through the stained glass windows in the back of the sanctuary now. And it's something to know and to feel this at this time. You can truly feel God's presence in here as we gather, not only on Sunday mornings, but as we are here even now. It gives me a peace of heart and a calmness of mind that oftentimes I need. As we all know, it's been a crazy and unusual year plus here. We're seeing hints of getting back to normal. I think Session will try and do some of that tomorrow night. And it's wonderful to see folks and be able to go places. But here, in this quiet and in this beautiful sanctuary, with our organ in the back there, I find God's presence, the presence of the Holy Spirit, in a wonderful and beautiful way. I like this angle perhaps the best. It includes the communion table, our other sacrament, which is the baptismal font, the organ for the making of music, and the pulpit from which I preach. This is really the heart and soul, the essence of worship on Sunday mornings, and also of how God is present here with us on Sunday mornings and at every other time. I would encourage you at various points in your time to take a moment and find a holy space, or to find something that brings you calmness of heart and joy in your minds as you look around and as you see where God can be present. I love how we have the baptismal font, the promise of new life being dedicated and lived for Christ. The communion table that reminds us of Christ's coming and also his death and most of all his resurrection, and how we use that to celebrate communion with the bread and the cup. The organ, that amazing instrument that we have here that can make all sorts of music and remind us of the majesty and the joy of being together. The pulpit, where I'm privileged to preach from on Sundays, and hopefully you're privileged